Keep up to date with the latest news and information from Propertymark.
So, welcome to Propertymark Pulse in association with Rightmove. So here we are, full steam ahead into 2026, and as everyone expected, it was never going to be a slow and steady start. So for starters, we'll head deeper into the Renters' Rights Act and the three proposed phases of implementation across this year. We have the draft written statement of terms to talk about. We're also going to talk about UK government's design guidance for new build developments, as well as the Welsh government's final budget for 2026-27. On top of that, we'll chat inflation and also ONS house price and rental price index figures. So there's a lot to get through, and we're hardly scratching the surface of the many things on the track for 2026, so let's jump on it.
Propertymark.
As we kick further towards the next phase of implementation for the Renters' Rights Act on the 1st of May, we received details on the new written statement of terms this week. Section 12 of the Renters' Rights Act 2025 introduces a new requirement for landlords and letting agents in England to issue a written statement of terms to their tenants before any tenant signs any agreement on or after the 1st of May 2026. You can get full details at propertymark.co.uk. In addition, you can listen back to our latest webinar regarding the Renters' Rights Act, and this is a must listen. Plus, you can get access to a full suite of essential information from the Shaping the Profession menu option on our website too.
We are Propertymark.
Next on the list, and what has been a lively week in the world of property, we saw the UK government drop new information on their commitment to ensuring new housing developments prove future-proof for generations to come. The UK government design guidance for new build developments covers some extremely key points and how infrastructure must play a leading role in shaping new communities. It's something Propertymark has long campaigned on regarding the approach to house building and new housing developments, so it's really encouraging to see the UK government reflect this call for action in its updated guidance. As always, there's more details on our news pages at propertymark.co.uk.
We are Propertymark.
So continuing with what has been a very busy week, we saw the Welsh Government share their final budget for 2026 and 2027. We saw agreement between the Welsh Labour and Plaid Cymru to provide an additional £112.8 million for local government. That was alongside the £65 million of extra resource funding for the Local Government and Housing Main Expenditure Group to support business rates relief schemes. This funding will be important for helping councils manage ongoing service pressures, including those linked to housing and homelessness. It was also encouraging to see a further £2 million allocated to the Green Home Wales scheme. This was supporting homeowners who are unable to meet upfront costs of clean heating upgrades. We did witness no change being made to land transaction tax in this budget, and that has been widely acknowledged as very positive news. We'll continue to follow these aspects over the coming weeks.
Propertymark.
So on Wednesday we saw the latest inflation figures land, and it probably wasn't what people were hoping for. We actually witnessed inflation nudge back upwards, again from 3.2% to 3.4%. Now you might be asking, why does this matter too much? Well, there are two reasons all up. It increases the squeeze on personal finances as prices are going up at a now quicker rate than a month previous. Obviously not great news. And reason number two is that the Bank of England tend to look at the rate of inflation very closely when making base rate decisions, and that is vitally important for the mortgage market, especially those looking to take out new mortgage agreements and those currently on tracker products. Also this week we saw the latest ONS house price and rental price index information released. There are some interesting numbers to break down here. Average UK monthly private rents increased by 4% to £1,368 in the 12 months to December 2025. However, rental inflation continued to slow down from 4.4% in the previous 12 months to November 2025. Across the second half of 2025, we witnessed rental inflation cooling down, and it turned into a trend. It wasn't just a one-off. Average house prices increased by 2.5% to an average of $271,000 in the 12 months to November 2025. This annual house price growth is at 1.9% in the previous 12 months. Let us know what you're seeing. Simply fly an email to studio@propertymark.co.uk.
For more details, check propertymark.co.uk.
As always, a massive thank you for listening to Propertymark Pulse in association with Rightmove. This is one of the many places you can keep fully updated on everything forthcoming. You can also dip into the news section on the Propertymark website at propertymark.co.uk/news. I shall catch you again on the 6th of February, and we'll continue to keep track of the myriad of aspects happening all the way across all nations regarding property. As always, drop me a line at studio@propertymark.co.uk and be a part of the conversation.